Well, I certainly didn't think I'd be talking about this so soon, let alone barely 24 hours after the last video, but I felt like I should say something with regards to what's just happened on the official Sonic livestream. So this will be just a shorter filler-like video. We'll return to usual content very soon. In the last video about the Sonic statue in the mountains, I said to people watching it that they should probably ask about the statue in the livestream if they really did care about it and want it saving. And as I said that out loud, I was thinking, yeah, I know how these things normally go. People say, yeah, I'll bring it up. And then the time comes and silence. Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this. It was quite relentless. Before the stream started, the chat was full of people asking about the statue. Just every second, people were asking about it. This blew me away. I knew there would be probably one or two, but I wasn't expecting the volume of people that were there asking about it. And then when the stream actually started, the chat erupted again. So many fans saying, "Save the Sonic statue, save the Sonic statue," over and over. And at one point I thought to myself, oh fiddlesticks, what have I done? And then Aaron Webber came on and gave his initial welcome to the stream introduction, and then this happened.
Oh man, okay, there's a lot in chat. Let's see, we're going to answer some questions later, and I'll go ahead and just address one right now, which is I saw people lighting up the chat about the Sonic statue. For those who are like, what's the Sonic statue? There's this amazing story about this story in Japan, in the mountains, of this like Sonic statue where he's kind of like on a snowboard, and it's just like in the middle of the woods somewhere. And for many years it was a rumor, and then more recently people have been like looking into it and actually finding out and putting the clues together. Where is this thing? And it's very real. They found it. And so I think that the requests that are coming in are like, maybe find a way to save that statue out in the wilderness. I gotta admit, I don't know who owns the statue, or if Sega of Japan set that up as a deal with somebody. I don't know. I don't know, guys. But I can tell you that we will certainly ask our friends over at Sega of Japan if they know anything about it, and see what they say.
Let's go find it.
So, yeah, let's just address that one.
Wow. I was quite stunned for a second before I laughed out loudly and just sort of did a little yes! And I reacted like that, not because I thought, we did it! It's over! The statue is saved! Huzzah! I reacted that way because the story had at least been acknowledged in a positive way, which wasn't just a faceless press release or a miniature tweet that most companies, I think, would have just put out. It was an actual person talking to fans who clearly wasn't reading from a pre-planned statement, and it was a positive response. That there was a huge victory, because, let's be honest, how many other game companies do you think would have done that? I think most wouldn't have responded at all, let alone given a faceless statement or tweet. So the question of the statue was brought up several times in the stream, and the response was the same. They thought that the story was amazing, and they couldn't believe that fans had followed the clues and finally tracked the statue down. But they also said that they would probably have to ask their colleagues in Sega of Japan to look into it further, because as they put it, it was in their jurisdiction. So I have two responses to this. The first being, yeah, that makes complete sense. That's absolutely fine. That's completely sensible. Because if Sega were interested in recovering the statue and fixing it up, it would almost certainly have to go through Sega of Japan in some way. So it makes complete sense for them to be involved, if not take the lead in the recovery. Now the second response is kind of more the cynic in me, but I very much doubt this is going to be the case. Whilst I'm aware the response could have just been lip service or a bit of a brush off, just to say, yeah, we'll look into it, to get people to stop asking, I don't believe that's what this was. I've met Aaron before in person, and I've worked with him on A Summer of Sonic. I've got a good idea of how involved he is with things behind the scenes, and I believe he will bring it up with his SOJ counterparts the next time he's able to. But one of the main reasons why I wanted to make this video, it wasn't just to post the, oh wow, this actually happened kind of news reaction, but also just mainly to say thank you to Aaron for reacting so positively. Given how he knew this story the moment the live stream started, he wasn't prompted by either the chat or anybody else on the stream. He must have either seen the video or was at least well aware of the statue and the story behind it, and the fact that a lot of fans really cared about it. He saw that, he understood it, and responded positively to those fans who were asking if Sega could step in and help. And I think that shows that Sega is one of the better gaming companies out there when it comes to relations with fans. They're actually looking into what fans are talking about and are able to respond quickly and positively in some cases to events. And for that, I think we should probably say thank you to their entire community team. There's not many gaming communities that are lucky enough to be able to say that. So, thank you, Sega community team. Now, I'm going to try and edit together a new editorial video, not something related to the statue in the mountains. Probably something about cartoons. See you next time.
And I'll go ahead and just address one right now, which is I saw people lighting up the chat about the Sonic statue. For those who are like, what's the Sonic statue? There's this amazing story about this story in Japan in the mountains of this like Sonic statue where he's kind of like on a snowboard and it's just like in the middle of the woods somewhere. And for many years it was a rumor, and then more recently people...
Hey guys, thanks for checking out my video. If you found this video interesting and enjoyed it, please click that like and subscribe button. And if you know anybody else who might be interested, please share it with your fellow friends and minions. If you want to continue the adventures, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And if you'd like to support the work I do further, please consider backing me on Patreon. Or if you'd just like to make a one-off donation, why not treat me to a coffee? Links to both are in the video description. Even the smallest donation is a huge help to keeping this channel going. But most of all, just thank you for taking the time out to watch this video and enjoy the work I do. It really does mean the world to me. Thank you.